in hand on Honeymoon Street. You'll find the taste of love so sweet. We're gonna buck the trend that everybody else can lead. Keep walking on Honeymoon Street. Keep walking on Honeymoon Street.
Good morning guys, it's Ross at FoodTravelMusicLove.com, inspiration from the heart. Starting as always outside the grass condo on South Pattaya Road. Today we're heading up in towards the Rayong district of South Pattaya and the Silverlake Vineyard. I'm looking forward to this. Hopefully they let the camera in there, otherwise I'll try and get some shots on the phone and add that into the editing. But Silverlake Vineyard, about half an hour away from here, going taxi style. Let's go.
I know that I'm not blameless, but I'm not to blame. I play the role of all participants in your game.
Okay, so we're in the taxi at the moment on the way to Silverlake. On the way so far we've passed a tiger park. Now I'm not sure whether that is actually tigers, and also a sign for some floating markets. And I know a lot of people are into that sort of thing, especially women. So quite glad I'm not here with the other half at the moment. But floating market's supposed to be quite nice. So just let you know some of the things that you can pass on the way here. It's about a half an hour drive to get, I think, off to Silverlake from the grass, which is sort of just outside Pattaya.
I'll never stay if I feel safe.
Okay, so the roadworks here are pretty horrendous. Most of it's all just down to one lane going both ways, so it's taking a little bit of time considering it's a Sunday as well. I live my life in the UK on the road, like either driving minibuses, seeing clients or seeing Olivia the other side of the country. So this is the first time actually, apart from going to the airport and back, first time in 7 years I've ever done kind of a project like this outside of just using my feet, apart from going on a bus or a motorbike. So this is a bit of an experience. I did just pass a sign for anyone who likes a water park. I think it was called Rayong Water Park. It had quite a claim on the sign. I'm pretty sure it said #1 water park in Asia, and that's quite a claim. And I don't know where they get that stat from, but if it is #1 in Asia, then yeah, pop down here. I do like these claims that some of these businesses come up with. In that case, I'm the #1 YouTuber in the world. I think I did notice as well another sign for another floating market style operation. It's essentially a little lake with some boats on it selling things. I'm not going to be a bit too cynical. I like the idea and the concept, I suppose it's quite nice, but if I go to a supermarket I like to know I can get out, and that's the idea of going. Whereas it's not the idea of going, you go to a supermarket and shop, but at least you can leave. But on a boat, I don't want to be somewhere where it's literally this captive audience and you're buying something or you're not getting off. But if you like that sort of thing, there's a few of those around there. Okay, so I was right, we turned left off the main road, and I'm really enjoying this bit of the drive now because there's lots of different scenery and landscape going on. I've seen some rice fields, people out there, you know, putting their graft in. I love all this sort of thing. I'm not against what's going on in Pattaya and Bangkok and things, but I just like these other areas as well. And we may even be here, I think. Silverlake Wine and Grill. Now I'm hoping where I've been dropped off is actually the vineyard itself and not like a restaurant attached to it, but there is a building opposite that looks just the same, so I'm sure I can find it over there. And as you can see in the background as well, Rayong Water Park, like I was saying, to be fair, they're not bigging it up too much. It's #1 in Thailand, which is a very small country, and #2 in Asia. So, okay, I'll put myself at about 5th in the world then, for what I do. Sad news, the vineyard is closed to tourists. It certainly didn't say that on any of the websites and things I was looking at. They do have this amazing restaurant up here, so I'm not going to waste the opportunity of coming up and at least having a drink and a bite to eat. Well, here I am outside what was Silverlake vineyard as a tourist attraction. They did offer to let me in and have a little look around myself, but obviously the idea really of doing these things is to promote tourism, and there's not much tourism going on in terms of getting in there, but I would hopefully like to promote you getting down and just seeing this beautiful area anyway. You can get some lovely shots, some scenery and sights and sounds here, and hopefully some tastes and smells as well. I am going to take the opportunity of utilising their fantastic restaurant facility, get a drink, maybe get a bite to eat, and never ever see any opportunity as being wasted. Now, I've been jumping in and out of all of this foliage and I forgot where I am. Now I have no idea what sort of spiders and snakes and things they've got here, because I've been used to city life in Pattaya. In an aircon room, nothing's getting in. But I need to be a little bit more careful where I tread. Dead. I'm finding the idea of this cycle lane quite unique, because in the 7 years I've been coming here, I've maybe seen 2 bicycles. I mean, this says it all. There's a motorbike coming up on here. You've got a road, mate. It's a perfectly good road there. I mean, I've got more right to be on here than you. To be fair, the picture's got 2 wheels, not 2 legs. But still, this is a weird, really. And who would be walking up and about here anyway? I'm getting a beep. Get out. I'll just stand in the main road, shall I, mate? Yeah, don't worry about me, mate. Worry about yourself, mate. I love it. That is the KOCHICHAN Monastery. If you want to come and see that, lots of people queuing up to get in and see it. Just like a religious temple of some sort. Basically with that same lady with one breast out. Go for it. So I'm outside Città di Como, or Gosh, it's an Italian one. This is also a vineyard restaurant. I'm intrigued really as to how these environments, it's so stiflingly hot, how this environment is conducive to making good wine. And it's a real shame actually not to be able to get into one of them, and the fact that they've now closed. But the shame will be kind of wilting a little bit when I'm sucking one of the wines. We'll see what they're like. If you're worried about me speeding, you've got absolutely no worries about that on this cycle path. If it's to do with age, I'm buggered.
How did I get you wrong? Why did I put up so long? I don't know where this new energy's from, but I know I will be.
I'm up here in the restaurant now. It's nice and cool. I'm going to at least get a drink. Might get a bottle of wine to take away. I'll see how much things are. The restaurant is pretty pricey, to be fair. I'm looking at some soup now that says 200. It's about a £5. Again, shouldn't compare, but that's quite pricey for Thai. But we are up at a vineyard that's closed. You can get wine by the glass, by the bottle, by the carafe. There is also a shop, so I'll be tempted to maybe get a bottle and have that back in the room to show you what that's like. Might have a little look in a minute and see what the prices are like there, because it might just be worth doing that, because I'd rather have a bottle than a glass, basically. Why not? Don't just have a glass. You don't just have a slice of pizza, do you? You have the pizza. It annoys me when places sell pizza by the slice. I'm going off on a tangent here, I love this. Absolutely stunning place this. I'm well happy I came up here. It's a real shame about the vineyard, like I said, but if you can imagine them squashing a grape and fermented it, and then I'm going to try some later anyway by bottle. So, you know, not to downplay the role of a vineyard, but look at the positives. This is just nice to come to, and I'm going to grab a little bit of food now as well. Got a bit now. Alright, a mixed fruit shake. Yeah, it smells fruity and shaky. That's what I like. A bit of pineapple on the outside, and it's proper hot. In here it's really nice and cool. I think there's aircon, but there's just fans. It's just really, really cool. Oh, I'm not a fan of watermelon, but weirdly, that is so refreshing. There's a lot of watermelon in there, I can tell. Oh, that is right what the doctor ordered. Okay, there's a big Italian menu. Obviously this is a vineyard. They're all Thai staff here. It's Thailand. But there's a big Italian kind of influence on the menu. I don't know the history of Silver Lake. I don't know whether it's just because it's like an Italian wine that they're producing here. But there's a lot of Italian food, pizza and pasta and that sort of thing, which I do love, but I'd rather show me eating that when I'm in Italy. So I'm going to have fried rice noodle with sea bass in gravy. I'm going to ask for it to be a little bit spicy, but I haven't had fish here. Well, I've had like prawn, you know, shrimp, that kind of thing. But I've not had sea bass or anything. I don't know whether there'll be bones in it. It's just something completely different for me. Okay, so the gentleman here speaks really good Thai. Sorry, of course he does. He's from Thailand. Sorry, the gentleman here speaks really good English, is what I actually meant. And he just given me some of the prices for the bottles. White wine $6.90 and red wine $7.90. Now, if I do get a bottle of red wine $7.90, it's pretty pricey. It is, I think, well, that's coming in at about 18 quid, something like that, to take off site. But I'm only here once. I think I might do that. I really might have to do that. As you can see, they've got the typical condiments here that go with Thai food: sweet, sour, bitter, and spicy and hot. And I love all of those sort of things, so I will be putting some of those things on. Well, guys, this looks something very, very different to me. It's literally in like well, it looks like it's in like a UK style gravy. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what's going on here. First things first, I'm going to go in for a little bit of the gravy. Oh, so thick, so gelatinous. I'm saying that word, that's right, isn't it? Oh my word. Oh, that is not a UK style gravy. The consistency is, but that is very, very Thai, very Asian gravy. So it's going to be rude not to just crunch straight down into some of the sea bass. Oh, that is just falling apart. Oh, that is superb. That is absolutely fantastic. That just melted away. I barely even had to chew it. I was a bit worried first because there's a bit of crunch, and I'm not very good with bones, but it wasn't crunch from bones. It was a beautiful little light sort of crust on the outside. Oh, sort of noodles and everything going on. I almost feel a bit rude chucking any chilies on this in a minute, because it isn't really designed, I don't think, to have the spice. This is not spicy at all. It's on like it's on a bed of greens, a bed of vegetables. This was 240 baht, which in here I really don't think is too bad. The pizzas were like 600 baht. So when you're talking 240 baht for a proper, nice, substantial Thai dish. Alright, so we know it's going to be done. I'm going to whack chilies on, aren't I? Let's just do it. I want to see whether it's kind of going to go very well with it. I'll put it on a little bit over here. When I say I'll put it on a little bit, lots of chilies on a little bit of the dish, you know me. Okay, let's see. If it completely ruins it, I'm going to be honest. When has chili ever ruined anything for me? Look at that, a little bit of cod. All these beautiful noodles, chilies, egg in there, look at that. Some Pattaya style egg as well. Oh, no. That works really, really well. Which is surprising, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. I mean, the fans blowing the chilies over everyone else's dinners in here. They didn't want chilies, did they? They got a coffee. There's this thing of extra gravy here. I've got to lap some of that on. Look how gloopy this is. And this is a positive thing. Oh, look at that. I am going to proper miss Thailand, I'll tell you what. This has been fantastic coming up here. I think these are vermicelli style noodles. I think that, which I thought were thinner ones, but I'm pretty sure it said vermicelli style rice noodle, which I just think it means it's healthier, doesn't it? Absolutely stunning food. I mean, look at the crust on that cod. I'm going to get a little bit more on that. Very good. Excellent. Yeah, really nice. Yeah, I like spicy. Yeah, I like spicy. I think he saw me completely bastardising it with all the chilies on there, but it's good. Oh, that is fantastic. Oh, this is the best meal I've had in Thailand. Literally, it's the best meal I've had in Thailand so far. There's just like layers and layers of vegetables, fish, gravy, noodles, egg, chilies now. It's beautiful. Well, I'm still going here. This is absolutely fantastic. Get up to Silver Lake. Beautiful, beautiful place. Next time I see you, I'll be supping one of their wines. Ah, yes. Right, so we're back now. As you can see, it comes with a nice little gift box. I mean, it's £18, so I'd expect to get a little gift box with it. That's nice. And fortunately for me, it's a screw top, not a corkscrew, because I don't have a corkscrew in the room, so that's handy. Silver Lake red wine. This is, quite scarily, this is about 14.5%. Please do ignore this. I'm not that much of a Philistine. I just don't have a wine glass in here. Let's see. Oh, that noise. Okay, here we go. Silver Lake wine. Oh, that's got a really nice aroma. Sort of got essence of the fruit juice that I had in this glass this morning. I'm not Jilly Gordon, I always say that, so I'm not going to go trying to tell you all the different flavours and things that I can sense from it already. Best thing is, go in for a gulp. Oh, yes. Oh, nice, nice. Okay. You need to coat your palate first, I think, and then go in for another one, because you're naturally tasting a little bit whatever was already around your mouth, which for me was actually still that lovely cod from about 2 hours ago, which was beautiful, by the way. Really impressive, that. I'm never too sure, you know, the two extremes, like British wines, because of how cold and kind of contrasted it is to kind of this concern I've got over here because it's so hot. They're never normally that conducive to making a good wine, but that is really good. I mean, I don't know whether I'd put it down as an £18 bottle of wine, but then I haven't actually really bought many wines in Thailand to know how much they are. You know, obviously some of the costs involved in producing them, but actually getting that at source straight up there next to the vineyard, real shame that it wasn't actually operating for tourists, but you can tell that they're obviously doing their job up there, doing it well. And I'm going to enjoy, well, I've got 3 nights left. Might last a night. From me, them, and from this beautiful Silver Lake wine, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll say thank you for watching. Please subscribe, please get this out and share, and if you've got anything from it, excellent, thumbs up as well. Ross, FoodTravelMusicLove.com, inspiration from the heart. Thank you.